Now that you've learned how to access your email, let's take a look at some of the settings that will help to make the email work best for you. When you first go into your email, what you're going to see in the upper left-hand corner, which is circled in red, the links to get you other parts of Google Apps. There's the calendar section, documents, sites, video, and there's certainly many more options to choose from. For right now, we're just going to concentrate on the mail. So let's take a look at the right-hand side that's circled in red, and let's go into settings and see what we can do to set up Google Mail to make it personalized for you. When you go into settings, the first tab is called General. And this pretty much tells you what language you're going to be seeing your email in. If you wish to change the language, I know Mrs. Taylor and Mr. Calvo, Senior Calvo, have their emails actually in French and Spanish. So it might be a good way for you to try and practice some of your language skills. At the bottom of the page in settings, you'll also, under General, you'll also see a place for superstars. And take a look, and you can use stars to, there's a little place to hit stars next to your email, so you can use them as a notation mark. There's also a place down there for your signature. So as you can see on the screen, I've placed my signature, so every time I finish writing an email and I send my email, that signature that you're looking at on the screen will automatically be embedded in my email. I don't have to write my name every time. One more section of this page, snippets. Snippets are small portions of your email that give you an idea of what the email is about. If you don't want it, you can just click on No Snippets. There's also the vacation responder. Many teachers, when they're out of the building for several days or so, or vacation for the summer, will put a vacation responder on. You are certainly welcome to use it, possibly during your winter breaks, your spring breaks, if you're out for any length of time. Okay. Under labels, there's a label system where you have your inbox and your sent mail, so you can see, but what they call labels is actually folders, and folders are very helpful. There'll be a podcast about how to make these labels. You can basically make a label, and then when the mail comes in, if you want to keep it, you can put it right into that label or into that folder so that you can keep it. As you can see, I have a section just when I get emails from parents about advisees, or advisees send me email about something, I put it in my advisee section. So I keep them and I have a record of them and can always find them. On forwarding and pop, many of you have a personal email account. And you may only want to look at one email account, not two. So what I suggest is you use the forwarding section under forwarding and pop and forward your incoming mail to your personal email account, but keep a copy on the Penn Charter account. Because if you get an email from Penn Charter for something, maybe it's got an attachment that someone has sent to you, it's come to your personal account, and you, by accident, have deleted it, at least you can go back to your Penn Charter email account and pick up the mail. So it will always be waiting there for you. Web clips are a fun little thing. They give you the latest updates on various topics at the top of your screen. So if you're looking forward to checking your sports scores during the day, you can simply open up your email and look at the top of the screen, and it will tell you the most latest sports news there is. There's CNN, so you can get the latest news. There's some cookbooks. There's lots of fun stuff. Engadget, Discovery News, Dictionary.com, Word of the Day. You can scroll through that and see what it is you might like to have at the top of your screen. Labs you'll go through yourself. These are experimental features that developers make. I've engaged some of them to use with my email, and sometimes after I've used it I decided I don't want it and I turn it off. So take a look through those and see if there's anything there you might find of interest. You do have the option to look at your mail offline, and in order to do that you just need to click Enable. Later on in another podcast I will be talking about how to use Google Docs offline. And now for themes, which is the last options in settings. plain old classic blue and gray is kind of boring after a while. So go through and take a look and see what you might like to have as a theme to put on your background of your mail. And so when you go into PC Mail, you're going to be just very happy to get in there and be cheery and all that good stuff. So let's review this a little bit. It's important that you review your PC Mail every day. Teachers will send you things, your classmates may send you things, you're working on a project together and you're passing things back and forth. And also know that the email username and password for your email are also the same for your web class account. And once your teacher tells you that they're going to set you up in a web class account, you'll use that same username and password. So we've been through settings in Mail. Take a look, play with the features, and customize it to something that you like. In our next podcast, I'll be talking about how to send an email and putting attachments, carbon copies, and blind carbon copies. Until then, have a great day.